It is Two for Trump Day on this Thursday, and don't we all just love a good duo? You know, Giselle and Tom, Brad and Jennifer, Simon and Garfunkel, Hall and Oates, and it's always sad when besties break up. But it happens, and in this breaking story, it's gone full MAGA level happen when it comes to Donald Trump and one Geraldo Rivera. And I'm going to show you that story in just a few seconds. Remember when they were bestie pals back in the 90s in Manhattan?
One of your recent coworkers, Donald Trump, running for president. What was your immediate reaction? Were you surprised at all?
He was my boss on Celebrity Apprentice. Although we've been friends for a long time. I've known Donald for over 3 decades. I told him on Apprentice, he asked the question constantly, should I run for president? And my advice to Donald was, if you're going to do it, you've got to do it and stop teasing people. He certainly made a big splash on New York radio. I'm telling you, there has not been this kind of excitement about a man announcing a run for an office.
Is he competent?
I think he's one of the most competent people I know.
And I am proud to call a friend. He is the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. Mr. President, thank you so much. We are honored that you're calling.
Well, I've known you for a long time, Geraldo, and it's been a lot of good times.
A lot of good times, and I appreciate that you honor the friendship. It really, it's terrific.
But then you have to remember, Geraldo Rivera, kind of a Latin-esque, you think, name, because this is Geraldo today.
When you call Latino immigrants vermin and animals who are poisoning the blood of the nation, you don't have to be an immigrant to take it personally.
I understand that, but there are so many
immigrants. They look like me.
There are so many immigrants, though, that I've talked to in Nevada when we were out there for the Senate debate. There was illegal immigrants I talked to who were supporting Donald Trump because of the economy and because they said they think he believes in the values that make America what it is. And
what you are leaving out are the people who really despise Latinos, who feel that these immigrants are animals, who feels that they are poisoning the blood of the nation, who really sincerely believe that they are less than human, that they are the other.
And in this breaking story, even though less than a year ago, Geraldo was still promoting and pushing Trump for president in his rerun. Maybe after this breaking story, I'm going to go, how about no? Take a look at this.
Geraldo Rivera torches one time. Pal Trump's most humiliating, harmful, racist policy. Former Fox News personality Geraldo Rivera on Wednesday utterly shredded the Donald Trump administration's crackdown on undocumented immigrants as the most humiliating, harmful, racist government policy I've ever seen executed. Rivera, a one-time close friend to and backer of the president, told MSNBC's Ari Melber that the White House's targeting of Latinos is something that is absolutely appalling. People are living in fear and worried about being scooped up and deported to Africa someplace, he noted. I think it's really disgusting. It's lowbrow. It's something that I believe is shameful in every regard. It's one thing to have a tough border, stop them at the border and all the rhetoric, I don't care, he said. Build a wall 100 miles high if you want to. But if people have been living here for some time, in a way where they're law and order, God-fearing, they love their families, and they're working hard, why are you bothering these people? Why are you going after these people? Why are you targeting these people? He asked. Rivera also slammed immigration and customs enforcement agents for wearing masks, ostensibly to hide their identities, as they conduct their raids. He suggested it's not for fear, but because they are embarrassed by what they're doing. It's for embarrassment that they are scooping up Juan and Maria, the meat packer and the poultry processor, or the babysitter or the lawnmower, and they're ruining their lives, he said. I think it's horrible.
And the reality is, he has a point. I'm no big Geraldo fan. I'm certainly no fan of Donald J. Trump. But he's not wrong. There are many of us in this country, on both sides of the aisles, and independents like myself, who feel strongly about doing the right thing. And immigration is one of those subjects that has been kicked around politically for 40 years, 45 actually. And it's abusive and it's absurd because it could be done right so simply. I'm all for it. However, as it is in life, it's not always what you say, it's how you say it. And it's not what you do, often, especially when you're an elected official, all the way from a councilman, all the way to the president. of the United States. It's how you do it. And how Trump has gone about his association with Musk and Doge, and how he's going about directing the Department of Homeland Security and what he's letting Tom Homan do at ICE is simply not the way to get it done. Geraldo Rivera is correct, and I don't think we're going to see them hanging out at the 21 Club anytime soon. And I don't think we're going to see them hanging out anytime soon at the 21 Club together. You guys, stay frosty.